going to practice the most used string functions. So the first one is length of string. So I'm going to create a string. So I have created a string called my Java workbook homework. Sorry, my Java homework. And now first thing is the length of the string. So a dot, sorry, a dot length of a string. So length of string. So length of string is going to be a string value. So let me assign a value int is b equals length of a. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to print it. Going to print b, and my expected result is the length of the string my Java homework. So let me run it. And it gives me an answer 16. So that is the first method, length of a string. Now let me go to the second one, character at. So when we do this one, it is going to give the character at a particular index number. So the output is a character. So that will be a character. Let us say that equal to C, and that will be a dot char at 6. Say 6. And if I print this, the expected so if I print C, the expected result is going to be the character at 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has to be an A. Let us print it and see. Okay, I got A. So character at C is like that. So now let me go to the third string function, which is concat. So in this case, two string values are going to be concatenated. So I need another string. So let me put string x equals recording. I will put something else from AP's class. Okay. So that is my second string. Oh, S has to be capital, so I put S as string. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to concat string A and string B. So let us say when you are concatenating two strings, it has to be a string. So string, and let us put D as the string value. And then, so I'm going to put a dot concat string, and that string will be X. Okay, got it. So what we are expecting here, my homework followed by from AP's class will be printed. So let me run it. One second, there is something missing here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, I didn't put the print value. So SYSO print P. Okay, so that is a print statement. So when I print it, what I get is my homework from AP's class. But that look doesn't look like a good one. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a space here and then again run it. So then I will have homework from AP's class. Or if I want to do it, yeah, that's fine. Okay, AP's class. Okay, now let me go to the fourth function, contains. So I'm going to check whether my string contains a particular character or a substring. So let me go ahead. What I'm going to do is, so that will be Boolean, yes or no. So yes or no, Boolean, let me see, E equal to A dot contains, let me see, contains the alphabet or the character J. So character J has to be in single quotes. Second, let me have a look here. A dot CH, sorry, I was looking at contains. Oh, contains a char sequence. So let me see, JAPA. Okay, so I'm trying to find out whether my string A, has a Java in it. So let me go to print it. So SYSO, when I print E, my expected answer is a true value. So let me run it. It says true. Okay, let me put and something different to get the false value. So I put Kava instead of the Java. And if I run it, it is going to give me a false statement. So that is how we check the contains string. Now, next one is string starts with. So we are checking to see whether the string is starting with a particular character. So the answer will be again a Boolean value. So let us go Boolean. Let us say F equal to A dot starts with, it's a doing a string, no, sorry, ends with. Let me do the ends with first. And whether the A is ending with a K. So let me put a K over there. Then A has to be okay and single quotes. It has to be a string, it says. Okay. So let me put ends with W or R K. That's ends with, oh, well, so many mistakes. Okay. All right. So now when I go to ZISO print F, so work, it is ending with a work and we have to get a true value there. Okay. So let me see if it is a character, what happened. So let me put A. It's not going to work. Okay. So let me see if I put home. If I put home, and then if I print it, whether I'm going to get a false value. So I get a false value. So now let me check Boolean G equals A starts with a string prefix. Okay. And then if I put my, my semicolon, then if I print SYSO, G, I'm expecting a true value as the answer. I got a true. So if I put a wrong thing, W or K, and then try it, it is going to give me a false value. Okay. All right. Now, so starts with and is now string equals. So we are going to compare two strings. So what I will do is I will just copy this string and make another string called y. And now let me try whether it gives me a Boolean value. Boolean h equal to, sorry, b, no, not b, x star equals y. Okay. Now let me go so print age. I'm expecting a true. because x and y are the same. But let me change something in the x. So I'm putting this p as a small letter. Okay. And then if I run it, it's going to be giving a false. And so we have another function there, equals, let me see, what is that? I think we can just ignore the case. So x dot equals, ignore case. Okay. So if I put ignore case and then put y, comma, and if I run it, it must give me a true. So it is giving me a true. So that is how we say do the equals. Now the next string value is index of. So it gives the index of a particular character in my string. So the output will be a character. So let me call the character I equal to x dot character at index. Okay, character at index. So the index, let me select. So I am going to select 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I put 5. Okay. And then I'm going to see, so I, and I am expecting the character at 5. So character at 5 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to be a V. So I'm going to run it. What's happened? Character at 5. Which string did I select? Oh, I selected X. I'm sorry, I'm going to select A. Okay, so A is my string, and I am going to get V. Okay, I got V. All right. Now, the next string value or the string function is to check whether the string is empty. So let me check that one. So string is empty means it is going to be a Boolean value, yes or no. So it is a Boolean value. Let me pull the Boolean J. So is J equals A dot is empty. So I put the semicolon there. Got up. Okay, then I go SY so J. So it is not empty. So I'm going to get a value called false. Okay, so that is correct. So let me make another string, say stringz equals, so there is nothing inside the string. So if I do here instead of A, if I put C, C is empty. So I am expecting an answer called yes, true, or yes or true. So it says Boolean value is empty. Got it? And now I'm going to move to the next function, which is replace. Okay, so I'm going to replace a string. Okay, I'm going to replace something with something, but I'm going to get a string there. So string jk equals a dot replace. So it says old character with a new character. So let me put my Java. So instead of the J, I'm going to put, okay, sorry, character J. Instead of J, I'm going to put K. So I'm going to print CISO, print, what I'm going to print is K. So what I'm expecting is, instead of the Java, I have to get a Kava there. Okay, let me run it. So it has replaced my Kava homework. I can do a string there. So instead of the characters here, let me put a string. So Java, comma, I'm going to replace it by SDLC. Okay, so what I'm going to see is, instead of the my Java homework, it will be my SDLC homework. Let me see whether I get it. Yes, my SDLC homework. So we got that as well. So the replace, you can replace a character or replace a string. Now the next one is substring. So it returns a value of a substring. So it is going to be a string again. So substring is also going to be a string. So let me put, sorry, string string L equals to a dot substring. Substring. So I'm going to give the beginning index. So beginning index there, let me put 5, and then let me put the semicolon. And then if I go print, what I'm expecting here is I need to get the character. No, this is what is I'm saying. No, I'm going to get a string starting from 5. Okay, so 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let us see what happens here. Including the V until the end we get it. So that is one way of doing it. And we can have 5, comma, 8. So what I'm expecting is let me put a 9 there. Okay. Okay, so let me run it, and I'm expecting VA space H. Let me see, I'm going to get it. I got VA space H. Okay, we're going. And now after substring, the next function. So array I'm going to do last. So go to lowercase. So everything is in lowercase. So I will do the uppercase first. So it will still be a string. So string M equals A dot to uppercase. Okay, to uppercase. And that is now. And I have this semicolon. And if I go print M, I'm expecting the first string to be all capital. So let me do that. Okay, so my Java homework is full capital. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to replace my first string with all capitals, and let me try the two lowercase. So again, it is going to be a string. So string n equal to a colon 2 lower 2 lowercase. Okay, lowercase. Okay, so now value leave it. Okay, comma or semicolon. Then I go SYSO print n. So what I'm going to do is I have to get the Java answer all in small letters. So let me try that one. So it all went to my Java homework, small. Okay, now let us move to the next function here. The next function is eliminate leading and trailing spaces. So in order to do that, let me go to my string X. Let me put, sorry, string X already has a space before the from. So let me run it on X. So here, so it is going to be again a string. So string P equals X dot trim, Trim, trim. So when I trim it, I'm expecting that first space be removed. Okay, so let me run it. So from AP's class, so that is removed. And the last one is char array. So let me see whether I can get a char array. So when I look at the char array, okay, let me see. A dot char array, char array. So the answer will be a character value. So let me put char dot, sorry, and see when it is this one you have to put, okay, then put the name C string, it is a character. So PQ equal A to char array. You see what's that? A dot char array, CHAR, char array, char array. Okay, so CISO Q is, sorry, comma 1. Okay, char 1. Okay, let me run this one. And I have to get M, capital M here. No, Y is Y. So we want which one I'm doing this one. Character Q is equal to A to char array. Okay, so my, okay, 0, 1. Okay, so I'm getting the second character, right? Okay, y. Okay, it is correct. So if I put instead of 1, if I put the character index 0, I'm expecting my, so m. Yes. So that is all my exercise.